Hi, I'm Cole Cruikshank with Taxidermy University, and today I'm going to demonstrate how I color my artificial rock mache. We've let this rock mache completely dry after doing the texture, and now it's ready for color. I've got a super easy, quick way to do it, and it's not expensive. I use a product called powder tempera paint. It's basically just a water-soluble pigment. And for this back, I'm going to use a couple different colors. I'm going to mix up some brown, which is a very rusty reddish brown, it appears. And then I'm going to add a little bit of black to darken that up. And then I'm just going to add water. And I'm going to mix that up. And now would be a good time to adjust that color if you want it a little bit different. This is a little more brown than I wanted, so I'm going to add just a little bit more black. There we go. And for this pedestal back, I'm just going to use one application of one color. If you're looking for more realism, you can actually mix up 2 or 3 different colors and put those on one after another and kind of layer them and really get a nice realistic looking rock. But for this being a pedestal back, one color is just going to be fine. So I'm just basically going to brush that on, and you'll see it's going on fairly dark. And I do want that. I want it to be fairly dark because I'm going to come back and wipe the highlights off, and it's going to lighten it up a little bit. So make sure you get it down in all the cracks, and we're going to do the entire back in this color. Once it's completely done, you're going to want to let it dry completely before moving to the next step. Okay, we've allowed our paint to completely dry. Now we're ready to buff that off and highlight some of the ridges and really give this thing a nice realistic look. So to do that, I'm just going to use a damp cloth, and I'm going to continually rotate the cloth to a clean part. That's going to help the highlights stay nice and light and not get muddied up with other paints. So basically I'm just going to kind of rub around on here. Like I said, constantly rotating my rag, and I'm just going to highlight some of the ridges here. And that's going to give it a fairly realistic look. Now when I textured this rock, I left it pretty rough, so it's going to have some pretty drastic texture. You don't always have to do it that way. You can do it a lot smoother if you'd like. If you're looking for something that's a little bit more weathered and worn. But that's just what I did on this one. So we've just about got this complete. It doesn't take long at all. And that is it. Once this is dry, this rock will be complete and ready for the customer. So hope you found that tip helpful, my way of coloring a nice, quick, easy, and realistic rock texture. Check out Taxidermy University for a full list of all of our videos that we have available. And keep an eye out on the page. We should have some new ones coming out this year too, which I'm pretty excited about. As for now, I'm Cole Cruikshank with Taxidermy University, and thanks for watching.